fantasize about the good times, yeah. I'm on a high that you give, won't come down. Put a smile on my face when you walk in that lace, yeah. You got a reasons to be toxic, don't need all these people watching. Unless you want these people watching, cause I know that you're free. You get shy, but I know that it's a lie with that nigga.
Okay.
That song is serious.
My man. My man's is crazy. You got
Yo.
Hey, I guess this is equivalent to like a live reaction, I suppose. Like,
yeah,
nah, literally.
Welcome back to another episode of Them Football Guys. Right now, we got Hypnotized by Frankie coming to you.
Yes, sir.
He has a country song that just came out right now. The name of the song, Gator.
Don't have it right now, but let's keep on.
This podcast right now is dedicated to motherfucking the Combine and the Pro Day. We're gonna kind of do a recap of everything that went down, what we liked, what we didn't like, whose stock went up, whose stock drastically dropped, and if there is even a purpose for a Pro Day at this point, because it's kind of rigged.
Yeah.
So you already know I got Gator with me. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir. Be in the crib with
this.
it. Watch this.
You already know we got Black Woj. His hair is done. Look at him giggling. Aw.
No more stretch. I was feeling the stretch. Pause.
Hey, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Pause.
No. You can't let you do that, buddy.
I was hoping we could get that for one more pod, bro. I was like, oh, that'd be dope.
No, that might actually never come back. So.
Oh well. It's a moment. We enjoyed it.
It was a moment.
Yeah, let's get right into this. Like,
before we start, the name of the song is Courageous. He has a country song that just came out. It's called Courageous.
Check that shit out, bro.
For sure.
Tap in. I know I am. But let's get right in this. But let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
From the NFL Combine, what impressed you the most? The NFL slave auctions.
So, I guess when we're going to talk about, I'll quickly run down defense. So, just cornerback from Toledo, Quinn Mitchell, and Nate Wiggins, cornerback Clemson. They both did excellent at the combine. They're probably going to be like top corners coming off the board. I really like how they performed. They did the 40 well, pretty much all the drills well. And really solidified their spots as top DBs. But aside from that, I want to just we don't talk about defensive line part of the fantasy part. But aside from that, I really did enjoy Trey Benson. That's me and Gators guy. All his drills he did well. 4.39, 40, did well in the splits, the shuttle. He really showed explosion in all his drills. I really did, like that he performed. A lot of top position players, they don't perform at the combine; they just wait till their pro day. So I like that he performed. Obviously, we have Jalen Wright. He hasn't been talked about a lot during this process, but he also ran a 4.38. He's been moving up on draft boards as other running backs have been moving down. And we'll talk about those running backs soon too. So that's somebody to watch out for as well. And Marshawn Lloyd, another guy Gator likes and I like as well.
Yes, sir.
Did all the drills well. Was pretty much top 10 in every drill. 25 bench reps, 4.45. He's like 5'9", 209. So he got some weight on him too. Not the biggest, but fast, strong. That's what you want to see in a player. So as far as running backs, those are like my top guys.
Yeah.
I think.
But I say, what metric is most important for in the combine? What metric is most important for a running back?
That's a great question. So, the 10 splits, 10-yard splits, that's pretty much the first 10 yards of your 40. They just do that separately. And that just shows your acceleration. So when you're in the hole, First 10 yards, like how fast you're gonna hit the hole, all that pause, all that. So I think that's really important for players like running back. Not as important for players like quarterback and receiver and all that.
Right. Gator said bench press.
No.
Press.
When I went like this, I meant your
He
heart.
said pectoral.
He said your heart.
That's the most important thing when it comes to this football shit.
That's it from the combine, bro.
The 3-yard cone drill and the 20-yard shuttle is pretty important because that's change of direction. But I think that's more important for wide receivers than it is for running backs because wide receivers, route running, you need change of direction for running backs. So it's good to have it as a running back too because you got agility, juke somebody and all that. So that helps. I think it's more important for wide receivers. Bench press as well. I think you said Gator might have said it, but obviously if you're a strong running back, it's going to be harder for people to bring you down. Blake Corum had the highest. He had 27 reps. Braylon Allen, 250, he had 26 reps. Marshawn Lloyd had 25 reps. So I think those are the most important. Vertical jump for running back, not important at all. Broad jump to me, not important for running back.
Yeah.
But I will say,
never do a broad jump.
I was disappointed for Audric Esteem. He's one of the guys I was looking forward to. Ran a 4.7, man. That is not going to cut it. He seems like he's going to be like a bruiser and a gold on black and a two-down back. He's like an AJ Dillon. Yeah, like an AJ Dillon. So that's for the run position. That's pretty much what I got to say for running back. And Bucky also disappointed me too.
Bucky
ran a 4.5 at 190. Can't do that.
He's probably agile as fuck. He probably just not a fast.
He's probably agile, but like he's 190 guy has speed, bro, especially. But that's pretty much what I got.
Did Frank Gore's son make it go to the combine?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. That's funny. He did. He
did.
Frank Gore's son weighs 201. He did 12 reps on the bench press. Yeah, he did 12 reps.
I don't like that.
I know, but remember,
I don't like that number 12. I don't like that number at all. Like I ain't go.
We got some 30s up here. We got some.
Yeah,
he's only 201 though. So
how much is Blake? How much is Blake Corum?
Oh, go look. You got it in front of you.
Let's see. Blake Corum. How much do you weigh? Let's see. 205.
Yeah. And you saw how much he did it. You saw how much he repped.
Yeah, bro.
So that's kind of that's very impressive actually.
12 is interesting. That's just an interesting number.
He tried his best.
So,
like I said, the number one thing is your heart, bro. When that football in your hand, that's when we gonna really learn.
That's
what I'm saying. All this is just fun and good measurables and shit. That's cool.
Are you saying that? But the combine. So are you saying that the combine doesn't matter? Because fun, it's not fun for a lot of people. A lot of people look at the combine metrics and they use that to determine what type of back you're going
to invest in.
Receiver. Yeah,
because
like a lot of players. If you're not like the top players, you come to the combine to prove yourself.
Yes. So that's exactly what I was about to say. If you're just a player that's kind of like, you're just there, you're in the middle. Like this is the perfect point. Come here, you do a 12 broad jump, you got a 44 vertical. It's like, oh, I had no clue, bro. Now I'm about to put you in the second round. Like, that's dope. Like, or I'm going to put you at the end of the first. So that's great. But the top players that we've seen performing on the field for multiple 2-3 years in college, like you come, like I said, Harrison, he told his son, all this shit is bullshit. It's all a circus. It's all a show. You come here, you do all these things that we already know you can do, bro. We have the tapes. We have the tape on you, bro.
Gator's not wrong. It is two sides to the story. So, like somebody like Marvin Harrison, his stock can only go down because of the combine. Like, let's say he runs a 4.5. You know what I mean? His stock probably gonna go down. Runs a 4.6 or whatever. His stock goes down. But the tape says he's the best receiver in the draft.
Yeah.
So he has no real reason to go to combine. Same with Caleb Williams. Like, it's just a formality for him. But somebody like Blake Corum, who we don't know if he's the top back. Gator, me and Gator, we not really like fond of Blake Corum. Just
we don't have him in the top 5.
Yeah, like just off of looking at the tape and like his surroundings and all that. Like, you played at Michigan and he's 205. Like, Like, I'm not liking what I'm seeing more than Trey Benson, you know what I mean? But like, he go to the combine and he has these numbers. It really helps his draft stock.
Right.
So it's
Like
just too sad.
you're a freak of nature. Like it makes sense. It makes sense. So then let's talk about pro day. Hold on. Was there any wide receiver standouts from the combine?
I got positions all over the place, but Gator said Rome. My bad.
Yeah, no, like I was saying, like Rome was my standout because he seemed like he was the only top receiver there that actually performed. So he had something. He had something to prove. That's what he was already in the first round, and then you had something to prove. But we already talked about.
Do you feel like his numbers supported that? With some like was Rome the top in any wide receiver category?
Yeah,
for a guy who actually went.
Yeah. So Rome numbers, funny enough, he ran a 4.4.
Pretty fast. I didn't know he was that fast. So I'll give him that. Yeah.
And he's 6'3", 210. Did not know he was that fast. He ran a 1.52 in the 10-yard splits. That had him top 5 in that category. As far as let's see, the vert he was top 10. He had a 39-inch vert.
That's decent.
Yeah, that's decent. Well, I mean, a 40-inch vert isn't just decent. But
that's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
You like Vince Carter, bro.
He was not top in the broad jump at all. He was top 4 in the 3-cone, which is, agility, change of direction. Great for a route runner. Top 3 in that. And the 20-yard shuttle, he was top 2. Okay, so just looking at these numbers, he's a great route runner. And if he's not now, he's going to be a great route runner.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, just looking at the numbers, you can project Rome to be a great route runner because I know in college he didn't run all the routes. He was at Washington with Penix. He didn't have to. Just throw it up to him.
Is that Christian McCaffrey's son? I mean.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, you see him? You see him? He's a great route runner too. He at the top.
His route running is crazy. Like, what's his route running is crazy?
Do you know who his dad is?
You already know. That's impressive.
The one and only.
Yeah.
Damn, he gonna be crazy in the 5th. But
yeah,
he's he's getting drafted there. He's not like Christian. He's getting drafted in the first round. No.
Oh no, he definitely
like he falling like shit. But his numbers are also his numbers are very impressive actually.
Yeah,
like
he's definitely an athlete. That definitely got bloodlines there.
I feel like personally for me, I feel like Rome's performance didn't shift the needle for me at all, one way or the other. His route running, great, but I feel like the rest of his numbers were kind of like, oh, you're good, you're really good, but in the terms of the category, I feel like if you're gonna come out and be like but you have your own special category, and the film speaks for itself. Do you think a person like Rome? I think he's the perfect person to ask. Do you think a person like Rome has something extra to showcase at a combine?
Yes, because they didn't know where to project him. Like after Marvin Harrison and Malik Neighbors are 1 and 2. No matter what Rome did, he wasn't going to go above him.
Yeah.
So now it's like, well, where does Rome go? Because now you got people saying, well, maybe Worthy should go above. Maybe Mitchell should go above. I think Rome solidified himself as like the number 3 person, just because his numbers, obviously they're not like Worthy's, but he's a better receiver than Worthy. So now it's like you couple that with the fact that this dude might be like a very good route runner in the NFL, like Keenan Allen level route runner in the NFL with those numbers. If Keenan Allen is Israel, he's gonna have the same numbers. So it's like he might have that, and then you got a 40-inch vert, 4.4, 40. It's like those aren't the best numbers in the world, but that means you're an athlete though. He's an athlete. Like that's just the best way to put it. So I think definitely he's gonna be a top 10 pick. I think he solidified that going to combine, and you just show you got harder. Like you went out there, even though your draft stock could go lower, and you're one of the top receivers, and you perform unlike the other ones. GMs like take knowledge to that. They know that.
With all these projected trades going on, and like McCarthy probably being in the top 10, well, he probably is going to be in the top 5 now. I don't know if Rome is going to be a top 10. I don't know.
I think he will be number 10 because the first 4 quarterbacks, right? Let's say the first 4 quarterbacks. And let's say the next 2 are receivers, Neighbors and
Harrison.
And then after that, you get a couple of tackles in there. You know what I mean? And
an edge. And we're going to get an edge in there.
I don't think an edge goes there. I think Brock goes there. Let's say 2 tackles. That's the 8th pick. 9th pick, Brock. 10th pick, I think it could Rome can slide in there. Pause. You know what I mean? He could sneak in.
So what that is that the Bears? No, the 10th pick is the Jets.
Oh, the 9th pick is the Bears. You know that they've been projecting OD the Bears to get a receiver. I don't know why, but they have.
They don't need that no more.
I'm about to say they don't need it, but even after the trade, they've been saying they're going to do it. I don't get it.
Yeah. Do you think Keenan Allen just stays a year with them? Probably.
Yeah, I think that's a good take, especially they draft a receiver. That's a good take.
Yeah.
So what it sounds like to me is like we need to do another NFL draft soon.
I think the problem is we can't project trades. That's the biggest issue with our mock draft.
Once a trade happens, then now we know exactly what's going on.
A lot of the trades are going to happen during the draft, so we can't even project that. So
we predicted it. You know, I got the Broncos coming up. The Broncos definitely got to slide up there.
Because with the draft analyzer, we got, let's do like 2 more, and then we just move the numbers around. We move the people around who we think is more likely to do it. Move it around. But we got a lot of content coming to y'all this off season. So like and subscribe, leave a comment, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Subreddit coming soon. Discord coming soon. We got a bunch of shit like coming up in the next couple of months. You know, mock drafts, NFL drafts. We got a new league coming soon. We got some new content. Anything y'all want to see, we got coming to y'all. So stay tuned. But let's hop into a kind of a category we haven't talked about in a while. Tight ends. What does, you know, the tight end category is a little weird. Being a top tight end doesn't mean you get burned the next year. It doesn't automatically mean you're gonna start. Tight ends actually are the only position in the league that get better when they get older. They get more play time. Most tight ends, I feel like they turn 30 and all of a sudden they're the top tight end in the league at 30.
Yeah.
Like it's like so what do y'all see from this, and does any tight end stand out besides Brock Bauer? Because
so I think the de facto number 2 behind Brock Bowers was Sanders. Jay Tavon Sanders. His comparison is David Njoku. That's what they think he's gonna be in the NFL.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. His combine numbers were just, you know what I mean? He ran a 4.69. Had a 4.32 20-yard shuttle. Had a 1.59 10-yard split. So I mean, his numbers were so. He's 6'4", 245. He went to Texas. A lot of these athletes went to Texas, man. I don't know what Texas has been doing.
Yeah.
But
feeding them yams,
bro. Like I done seen like 3 projected first round picks come from Texas, bro. Like I don't get it. But yeah, he's. I think he's more of a film guy, other than a combine guy. But yeah, he's the de facto number 2. I don't know if these numbers hurt him. I know they didn't. I don't think they did either. They didn't hurt or help him. They just solidified him as the number 2 guy. As far as other tight ends, I mean, just from looking at the numbers,
Cade.
Devin Kelp is impressive.
Okay.
Devin Kelp is impressive, but he hasn't been talked about a lot as far as a prospect because he didn't really produce a lot in college. But his athletic score, he's the highest rated tight end athletically in the combine. He's 6'3", 232, so he's small. Ran a 4.4 as a tight end. That's crazy. Had a 1.5 10-yard split. That's also crazy as a tight end. So, and then Gators guy, he just said K Stover, Ohio State. He did pretty well too, and he's more highly touted as far as production. So,
yeah, Georgia. I'm sure Georgia is going to help with that. The fact that he even went to Georgia is like, oh man, they're going to gas him up a little bit.
Who, Kate?
Yeah, there's them like those big schools when you get a tight end.
Kate went to Ohio State. You thinking about Brock Bowers?
Oh my bad. I said Ohio State. That's what I meant.
So I mean, but what you just said is really important, Gator. The concept of a school basically inflating your performance is essentially what pro day is. So let's talk about pro day. Essentially, how realistic is a pro day supposed to be? Like what are we looking for from a pro day? Is it just a time to flaunt your players, to kind of flaunt, oh, look at the team, look at the year we had, or is it really a metric that we can look at and be like, oh, this is a reflection of what you're gonna do in the NFL?
I don't think it has a big. It doesn't have a big stance on your NFL longevity or life. I think it's more like a highlight. It's like hoop mixtapes. When it's like, oh yeah, this is just lit. This shit just, oh, nice throw. Okay, maybe you missed a throw. You damn that you missed a throw on your pro day. We looking at you like, bruh. Like, bro, you ain't practice, bro. You ain't go over your lines. like, bro. So I don't think it's a big thing. I think it's cool, like, for the school. Like, I think me and Boogie were saying that. Like, Boogie was saying that it's more for the school to just, like, it's kind of like show respect to you. Like, oh, hey, bro, you about to step? Let's make it nice. We'll go play some music for you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have all these people come around and talk to you. It's cool. It's cool vibe. Good vibes.
Yeah, definitely more like a meet and greet, and also for the school to, help you with your draft stock. They might even inflate your numbers a little bit. You know what I mean? So I always more stock for me is in the combine than pro days. But pro days teams come out a lot more to pro days. Have private dinners with the prospects.
Mm-hmm. Seeing a lot of private dinners.
Yeah, interviews and all that.
I need one of those.
Yeah, by the time you come to a pro day, a team knows who they zeroing in on. They just want to link with the dude and make sure he not, on drag race when you give him $1 million type shit.
Yeah.
But I do like the combine better. And speaking of which, I didn't give the wide receivers. So like just a quick rundown. Wide receivers who I liked during the combine. Obviously Xavier Worthy, Brian Thomas Jr., Gators guy. Adonai Mitchell did very well, did extremely well. And Ricky Parcell and Luke McCarthy as well. They all did good.
What about Leggett?
Leggett, you heard him talk before?
Oh yeah,
that's a countryman right there.
Oh yeah,
Leggett did great. Leggett, all he did was help his stock, and I'm still on the fence about him as a player. But all he did was help his stock. He did great in every drill. 6'2", 220. He's literally AJ Brown's height and weight. And low key, he's his speed too. You're in a 4.39. They both ran a 4.39.
Oh my.
154.
Sound like Debo.
Yeah, it's like they went to. It's funny you said Debo. They went to the same college.
They went to the same school. They've been teaching all their wide receivers how to be like Debo.
Yeah, so it's just this guy. He just don't know what type of route runner he's going to be, and that's exactly why he didn't do the 3-cone drill or the 20-yard shuttle.
Smart
he
man.
Doesn't do that. He doesn't.
There's some politics to this shit, bro. You better not go there and do some dumb shit.
It's politics. He's not the best route runner, and that's why he didn't do those 3.
And that's why I'm like, Frank Gore's son, why did you bench?
Yeah. That was weird. He went there and he didn't do no other drill but bench. It's like, come on, bro.
Get it what you said? It's about heart, bro.
It is about heart because I'm sure after seeing what his dad did for 20 years in the league of being a running back, which is insane to me, it's like I'm sure he got some of that in him too.
Yeah, he got enough to go there and bench 12 times unprovoked.
That's just bad. It's bad politics. It's like, why did you do that? But besides that, it's cool. Like, I might draft you.
That's funny.
No, off the strength of legacy, I might do that. But so what y'all thinking about? Any pro days? Any notable pro days, good or bad?
A lot of notables. I think are just from quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Like I said, Michael Penix, he ran a 4.4 at his pro day. I don't know how real that is, but if that's real,
I mean, running like this.
If that's a true 4.4, then I don't really know how he doesn't get drafted in the first round because he's a pocket passer.
But you know that shit not true.
I'm about to say,
my man stopped the clock 2 seconds before that.
He a pocket passer, so it's like if he has that in him, that's insane. So, also we just saw Drake May and Caleb and Jaden Daniels do this.
Yeah, there was mixed opinions about Jaden's pro day.
Yeah,
and that's the pro day about some people. You saw what?
with quarterbacks, it's like more rehearsal. Like they practice those throws with their receivers before they even do the pro day. That's why they don't even like going to the combine. Because if you miss a throw to a receiver, it's not even that you can't make the throw. It's just timing. That's not your receiver.
Yeah, that's not your guy.
You don't know how you run the route, all that stuff. That's why they like to do it.
Because Rome was at Penix jump. Daniels was actually at Malik Neighbors jump.
Yep, they're all on the same team. So
yeah, you're right about that.
Look at that.
Malik Neighbors, by the way, Malik Neighbors pro day was pretty nice too.
Yeah, he actually ran a 4.35.
4.35. Wow.
Yeah. Oh no, that's legit, Toby. Unfortunately, that's legit.
That might be legit.
Yeah, Neighbor is actually that fast.
Yeah,
I gotta see the film on. I gotta see the film on these niggas sometimes. I feel like you have to put them in you have to catch them off guard and put them on like a combine that be like run, bro. Run your fastest, bro.
That's funny.
Let me see you run your fastest, bro.
Now Malik Neighbors gonna be an issue. Some people are even saying that he should be going over Harrison, really. But
yep, I've heard that. It's more of a pick your poison. What type of wide receiver do you like or do you want? You know what I mean? Like Malik Neighbors is the quicker guy. He's 6 feet, 200 pounds.
He seemed like the more athletic person than
he's more athletic. Harrison, I think the comparison to Harrison is more like Larry Fitzgerald, like a 6'4", 215. Like Larry athlete. Don't get me wrong. He just don't run a 4.3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You run like a 4.4. You know what I mean? 4.5.
He
got a 40-inch vert. You know what I mean? He gonna beat
speed
you.
Speed is cool. This shit is cool, but
speed is cool. But
when it's time for you to catch that ball and yards after the carry. Yeah, yards after the catch, that's when we gonna really know, like, oh yeah, okay, you're tough,
I guess the question could be like, who would you rather? Like, would you rather? Funny enough, I don't even know why I'm using his name. Would you rather like a Rashay Rice or would you rather like a Tank Dell? Because Rashay Rice 6'2", 205, and then Tank Dell just 5'10", 160.
Give me a Rice. I don't feel like Rice is gonna break his leg in that pile that Tank Dell broke his leg in.
Okay, let me use a different receiver. Rashay Rice or Zay Flowers. You always been doing that leg.
Zay Flowers.
I got a thing for Rashay Rice. I have a thing for receivers with his build.
And that's all teams are gonna think about. That's pretty much because it's a toss up though. They're both talented. I don't think one's much better than the other. It's just preference of style of play. Like,
I low-key think Zay Flowers is a better receiver. Like, but I really like Rashay Rice's. I like his. Do I call these intangibles? What do I even call this? It's not his physique.
His measurables.
I guess so. He's just more my style of receiver. I think he falls into the category of a more reliable receiver. For me, his build, his route running, his locations, his placement, all reliable. Zay Flowers is more like my fault. Let me not even get into that. But yes,
it's funny how you brought up Rashay Rice. Like very, very interesting.
I didn't. That's what I said. I don't even know I want to use this name. So like I already know that just opens the floodgates.
It's like, did you do that on purpose?
Not at all, bro. Not at all.
Not yet. But shit. Y'all got anything else?
I think that's it. Nah, man. It was a very good NFL Combine and Pro Day season. That's officially over with. It's now April. Yeah. It's April 1st, so that means
April Fool's Night.
We're officially done with all that. Now all you're gonna do is have private meetings, negotiations, and
private dinners
and all that.
I wonder what's going on in these private dinners, bro.
Oh, you know what's going on. It's a lot of under the table dealings. Hey, bro, if you come, bro, that signing board is gonna be crazy, bro. Like we got you, bro. You just started the first day. Don't worry about Daniel Jones, bro. He's gonna be gone by the time we in training camp and we draft him.
There's probably about to be a whole bunch of tampering. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see though. We'll see. The draft is like 3 weeks away, starting in Thursday. So
can't wait. Literally,
I definitely can't wait because after that we can finally do these rookie drafts, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can actually get into this shit.
Yeah, and actually know where people are. But yeah, that's it, man. Happy hunting with these rookies, man.
For sure. Pick your favorite one, like at this moment at least, and the one to get on their team that you can really. But thank y'all for tuning in. like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat. Make us one of your sources. We on Apple Music and Spotify.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. And I think that's it. Am I missing something?
Potentially, but we're about to be on Facebook very soon.
That's crazy. Even you old heads, we got you. We got y'all covered, bro.
It really is crazy.
Facebook, where we probably should have been to begin with.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we need to be.
We are 30. It's like
that's crazy.
Oh shit.
But for now, them football guys, bro, we out of here, bro.
To be toxic, don't need all these people watching unless you want these people watching.